What's good, everybody? Shout out to Uncle Luke for everything he contributed to the music industry, everything he's trying to do now, and everything he's put into the community. But with that said, let's get into it, because what we're about to get into might be one of the most out-of-pocket takes on how infidelity should be handled in a professional setting that you've ever heard in your life. Let's go.
Man, I can let this one go by. I'm here trying to run for United States Congress in Florida's Congressional District 20. Make sure y'all support me, but I cannot let this one get by. So, Sharon Moore allegedly is having a relationship with a woman, consensual. He gets fired at Michigan. Michigan State head football coach, another brother, Mel Tucker, allegedly having a consensual relationship with another woman. He gets fired. And Miko or Michael or whatever, the Boston Celtics former head coach allegedly having a consensual relationship with a woman, he gets fired. So Mike, one of the New England Patriots, is having a relationship with the lady. He gets sent to rehab. Really? Mike gets sent to rehab. Those three brothers get fired, and they then have to get paid off because their career got tore down and they was found not guilty. But Mike gets to keep his job. So, is it a new rule? If you're white, you can have a consensual relationship out of wedlock and get sent to rehab? And you're black, you get your reputation tarnished and you get fired. Is that what we're doing right now? Man, let me go back to my congressional race, right? Y'all something else. Woo.
What's good, everybody? This kind of backwards, toxic thinking is genuinely one of the most frustrating things to deal with, because this isn't about someone wanting a fair shot or being given the benefit of the doubt when they made an honest mistake. This is about someone who willfully chose to do something they knew was wrong, with full awareness of the consequences, and then wanted all accountability removed from the equation simply because other people got away with the same thing. That's not how life works. If your kid hits another student at school and gets in trouble, you can't walk in there and say, "But Johnny does it too," especially when Johnny's uncle happens to be the principal. That argument has never held up, and it never will. Those of us who grew up in a certain era understood that from early on. You had to be better. You had to do more. Not because it was fair, but because that was the reality. And this isn't about code switching or performing for anyone. It's about self-respect. It's about handling your business, going home, and doing the right thing without needing an audience or an excuse. The moment you start pointing to what someone else gets away with as justification for your own choices, especially with all the history there is to learn from, you are actively keeping that cycle alive. That's the same thinking that sends kids home blaming their teachers instead of asking themselves what they could do differently. That's the mindset that looks outward for answers that only exist inward. Doing something wrong with the expectation that you'll escape the consequences and then crying foul when you don't is not a reasonable position. That's criminal thinking. That's the kind of hood logic a lot of us grew up surrounded by, and it takes real conscious effort over years to unlearn it. And even then, it can creep back in if you're not paying attention. People take slogans and sayings and use them to justify almost anything, then turn around and expect the broader world to view them through a lens of understanding that their own choices don't deserve. That gap between expectation and reality will always catch up with you. So if you're out here running for office, pursuing a public platform, thinking that this non-accountability mindset is going to carry you, you're going to find out the hard way that it won't. You might get sympathy. You might even get some votes from people hoping the agenda goes mainstream, but it's not. Knowing better means doing better. There are no exceptions to that rule. And yes, unfortunately, some of us still have to work twice as hard to get half as far. That's been the reality since the 16th century. Expecting anything different without putting in the work to change it is just setting yourself up for disappointment. Let me know what you all think in the comments. Appreciate everyone tuning in. Till next time,